Hello everyone, my name is Noah Raven and welcome to the Xander Zone. In today's episode we will be discussing if Michael Afton possesses Glamrock Freddy and the evidence for and against this theory, as well as a possible explanation for the tally marks. Otherwise, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like and subscribe button as we have a goal of 300 subs by the end of the year. Also, make sure to share this video with your friends and family as every bit helps. Finally, make sure to comment your theories or just how your day was down below and you may end up in one of my next videos. Now, there is something at the end of this video that's very important for you guys, and also I recommend watching this video all the way to the end. Otherwise, yeah, that's everything for the intro. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay, so this theory I came up with myself. I know it's a theory that has been thrown around, but not many people have spoken about it to my knowledge. So let's get into the theory. First, let's talk about security breach. In Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, Glamrock Freddy plays the role of our protector, almost like a bigger brother figure. Throughout the game, Glamrock Freddy worries about us and protects us every chance he gets. Though, his actions are that of an older brother, maybe like Michael Afton. It's his voice lines that I want to talk about specifically. The first one is that Glamrock Freddy describes Gregory as broken instead of injured in the beginning of the game when Gregory got scratched by Freddy in the beginning of the game. Now, a lot of people wrote this off as Steel Wool trying to make the game more kid-friendly, but I think it's something else. So before I explain this, I want to talk about the movie. As of right now, I'm going to use the movies like the books. They aren't canon to the games, but can imply things for the game universe. So now that I have that explained, let's explain what I think Freddy means by "you are broken." If Michael Afton is possessing Freddy, we can assume that Michael has lost his memory. He probably lost some memory after his first unaliving incident with Ennard, and the other one in FNAF 6 with the fire. Just like how the kids lost their memory in the FNAF movie of who actually unalived them and put them in the situation in the first place. So, when Michael describes Gregory as broken, he's recalling the line said to the crying child after the bite of 83 said by William. William describes the crying child as broken, and we can assume Michael heard William say this. So why would Michael be saying this if he didn't say it? Well, the simple answer is he doesn't remember who said it. He just knows it has significance to him. Now, there's another line that Glamrock Freddy says, however, it is scrapped from FNAF Security Breach, so take this one with a decent grain of salt. Originally, Glamrock Freddy was supposed to say to Gregory that he recognizes Gregory from somewhere but doesn't know where.
Gregory, I know why you are not in the customer database. I remember you from the...
This is interesting, as why would he be saying this? Well, I think it's because Gregory looks so much like the crying child that Michael's spirit is drawing a connection between the two. However, he can't quite remember who this person is, just that he recognizes them. And I also want to provide a possible explanation as to why this line was scrapped. It would have made it too obvious that Glamrock Freddy was possessed by Michael or someone who knew the crying child, as well as another explanation I'm going to get into soon. But that's all the evidence that I have out of Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach that points to Michael possessing Glamrock Freddy. So, without further ado, let's get into the next section, which is... So, in FNAF Ruin, we actually don't see Freddy in really any capacity except for the prototype version, which I believe is not our Glamrock Freddy. But I do think that we have some evidence to throw forward here, even if it isn't much. First off, I want to go into the fact that Freddy, even after Security Breach, he's still protecting Gregory and helping him to make sure no one else gets hurt. Now, let's go into the tally marks. I think a lot of people can agree that whoever is making these marks can access the AR world and also the real world. Now, who would be making tally marks? It would be Michael Afton. It's in his logbook. He would have access to the real world through Glamrock Freddy, and he would also have access to the AR world too. Now, what the tally marks mean, I don't know, but I think it has something to do with Michael. Maybe the tally marks mean nothing, but rather a hint to Michael being around. Or maybe it's just Michael trying to tell us that, hey, it's me. I'm here. But who knows? But otherwise, there isn't much evidence for Michael possessing Freddy in the new era of FNAF out of Ruin. So that's kind of everything I have for the Ruin section of this. So we're just going to get right into the next section, which is Help Wanted 2's evidence. So let's get right into that. Help Wanted 2 isn't even out yet. However, I think we can get some evidence out of Help Wanted 2 already. It's only one piece of evidence, but I think it's very, very interesting. As we know, there are a total of 6 sections in Help Wanted 2, mainly being Sister Location, Pizzeria Simulator, and Security Breach themed. Now, how is this evidence? Well, as we know, Help Wanted 1 was more of William's story, his life, thus bringing the Mimic to want to be like William. However, this has Sister Location, Pizzeria Simulator, and Security Breach, Michael's beginning, Michael's end, and Michael's return to the FNAF series. It's going to tell us how Michael possesses Freddy and why. I also find it interesting that there is what appears to be a repair Glamrock Freddy section. It's kind of interesting to me. That's all evidence that I can bring forward out of Help Wanted 2 as of right now. Actually, I'm going off script. As we know, I think it was in the Whack-A-Bon or whatever it was called, that Whack-A-Bon-Bon game. if you turn around, you see a glitched arcade. And I just want to say that Michael is similar to William in a lot of ways in terms of how he does things and how sneaky he is. So what's to say that Michael may not be in Help Wanted 2 as a glitch himself in some way, shape, or form? Or maybe it's an AI trying to turn into Michael. Who knows? I have no idea. But yeah, that's kind of all that I have in terms of evidence out of Help Wanted 2 until we actually get our hands on it on December 14th. So yeah, let's get right into the issues with the theory, and then we'll get into my final thoughts and then the outro. So let's get into the next section. There aren't many issues with this theory, but there are some. First off, Freddy being friendly could literally just be his programming and nothing else. Secondly, the reason why Freddy could call Gregory broken is because he's still learning proper grammar. He even messes up when we repair him for the first time.
Maintenance. I'm functioning much more better now. Grammar function error. Perhaps I am still not at peak performance.
Another is that outside of speculation and a few pieces of evidence, there isn't a lot to confirm if Michael is still around or not. Plus, Michael could be in a different animatronic or piece of equipment for all we know. Plus, if Help Wanted 2 is about Michael's return, what if Michael returns like how Glitch Trap was made? It isn't Michael, but something similar to him. Otherwise, there are other issues that I can think of, but maybe you can by telling me in the comments, and I'll make sure to mention it in my next video. Otherwise, let's get into my final thoughts and then the outro. Honestly, I'd give this theory an 8 or a 9 out of 10. I think there's a lot of evidence pointing towards it, with even more coming soon. There are a few issues with it, but not many. So overall, I think that Michael possessing Freddy is very likely. And remember, I actually used to think this theory was stupid when Security Breach came out. But now I think it's actually really cool with some possible insanely cool story potential. Like, who knows, maybe we could help Michael regain his memory, or at least some of it, so that he can help us fight off against the Mimic. But yeah, that's all I have for this video, so let's get right into the outro. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'm so excited to bring this one out to you guys, and I'm super confident in this theory. I may even have an explanation on the tally marks in terms of who made them. Also, I do have another theory that will have some more evidence coming out soon, probably next week or the week after. So if you enjoyed this video and want to see that next video, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button, as we have a goal of 300 subs by the end of the year. Make sure to share this video with friends and family, as every bit helps, and comment down below your theories, thoughts, or just how your day was to get a chance to appear in one of my next videos. Otherwise, I hope you all have a great day, stay safe, and peace out. Originally, when Grandma Freddy was supposed... Freddy? But now I think it's actually really cool with some possibly insane...